What is going on everybody, Tech Enthusiast here, and this is a speed test comparison between the Realme X2 Pro against the OnePlus 7T Pro. Both of the phones have the Snapdragon 855 Plus CPU, they both have 8GB of RAM, a heavily skinned version of Android versus a clean version of Android. Which one of these phones will win? Let's find out in this video. Up first is the Realme X2 Pro. It has a 1080p AMOLED display, it's on Android 9 Pie, it has the Snapdragon 855 Plus CPU and the Adreno 640 GPU and 8GB of RAM. Then we have the OnePlus 7T Pro. It has a Quad HD AMOLED display, it's on Android 10, it has the Snapdragon 855 Plus CPU and the Adreno 640 GPU and 8GB of RAM. Just before starting the test, you can see there are no apps and games running in the background. In round 1, the Realme X2 Pro wins by 2 points. Moving on to round 2, the RAM management. Here you can see all of the apps and games are running in the background. So at the end of round 2, the scores are tied at 16 points each. So that is the end of this speed test comparison, and here is a recap of the scores. In round 1, the Realme X2 Pro won by 2 points. In round 2, the scores were tied at 16 points each. Now the difference was very minimal, and I would say it is negligible. As for the price difference, the Realme X2 Pro costs less than the OnePlus 7T Pro, and it does have a lot to offer, such as the Snapdragon 855 Plus CPU, a 1080p AMOLED display with a 90Hz refresh rate, a 4000 mAh battery, stereo speakers, a massive 50-watt charging, headphone jack, and UFS 3.0 if you go for the middle or top end model. As for the OnePlus 7T Pro, it also has the Snapdragon 855 Plus CPU, and it comes with 256GB of internal storage, a Quad HD display with a 90Hz refresh rate, a slightly bigger battery, stereo speakers, 30-watt charging, UFS 3.0, USB 3.1, and Oxygen OS. As for which phone to buy, well, if you're on a budget, then the Realme X2 Pro is probably the way to go, as it has a lot to offer, as you can see from the specs. Now if you can spend a bit more, then the OnePlus 7T Pro can be had cheaper if you also import it, and it does have slightly better specs such as a QHD AMOLED display, USB 3.1 so you can have TV out, and Oxygen OS, which gives you the best Android experience. So what did you think of this comparison video? Do you own or plan to buy either of these phones? Do let me know in the comment section. Now if you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, then please do consider subscribing, as I have more videos coming up. So make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified as soon as I release my videos. Please do follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and like always, thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you in the next video.